I gotta tell you, I was full of beans. I was full of beans today. That's an expression I like to say. Have I said it on here? Now, that made me curious the way we do nowadays. We get curious, so we Google it, don't we? And I did. I Googled it, and I got two. Wiktionary had two definitions. Full of beans, attested since the 1840s, possibly a reference to coffee beans. Okay, energetic and enthusiastic. I like that. Now the second one, attested since the 1930s, a euphemistic form of full of shit. Now you can decide for yourself, am I full of beans? Or am I just full of beans, man? He's full of beans. But first, I bet you thought those were over, didn't you? But no, isn't he a good man? He watched my video last week. He doesn't have to anymore. I relieved him of his duties of manager so he can look after his children and get over the leprosy. But he did, and he had such nice things to say, and he even gave me lighting tips. Well, the children, I guess they just wandered off and played on the street. Yeah, so I'm glad you're watching my videos, but no, don't neglect the children. He gave me lighting tips, which I'm glad, and I appreciate it. I'm trying them out tonight. He really wish I'd put blinds up behind. I don't have blinds, I have curtains. So I just closed them a little bit. I said, put a white paper. He said, put something over that light, this one here. And I thought, paper, I don't know. Do I have a handkerchief? What do I have? I have an old pair of brown underwear. Not brown. Ooh. That's underwear that went terribly wrong, isn't it? No, old pair of white underwear. Perfect, actually. It goes right over there. Because I don't wear it anymore. I don't wear white underwear anymore. I don't want to talk about that too much, but when you get older, you know, I'm always worried I'm going to lose it. I'm going to probably lose it. And I was talking to my shrink about that today, and now I'm imagining if he visited my apartment right now with all these lights on. I'm talking to myself, and there's underwear hanging up over a light. Underwear hanging up over a light. I just like the way it smells, doctor. Yeah, we haven't had any kind of Trump watch for a while. Remember there was a time I was right on top of it? I'm really counting on this Russiagate. I am. What's our countdown to my prediction? Who do they have snacks with yesterday? Trump job approval drops to 37. Fingers crossed. He was behaving as badly as we expected, and we were so sure that he was gonna, but nothing. So I gave up hope, and I just stopped. I couldn't give a shit anymore. Really zealously, energetically, don't give a shit. Honestly, fervently, don't give a shit. But I couldn't help being a little bit intrigued about that book that's got him riled up. And it's all about, basically, it's all about how Trump is an asshole. And we didn't know that already. I watched an MSNBC thing about this book, and they're talking about that in tandem with other things happening. So-and-so, I don't care, someone, I don't give a shit. Honestly, fervently, so-and-so flipping, giving up some, turning over state's evidence, another one arrested, maybe for life, this one's arrested. And now people, since this book, people are going to they're starting to turn against him. I don't give a shit. Completely unreservedly. He's going to escape it like everything else. He's like some kind of evil fucking magician. Little known fact, he was supposed to be an abortion, but he survived that too. The one thing I liked though, it kind of intrigued me, and I wonder if I can get you all on board with me. He says that Trump likes to take a cheeseburger to bed with him. And apparently he's going for a physical exam on Friday. They're not checking his brain for obvious reasons. They're afraid they won't find one, or they'll find he's missing some part of it, that he lost in the last bankruptcy maybe. They're not checking his brain, but I'm sure that doctor's going to have something to say about those greasy ass, salty, cholesterol cheeseburgers that he's eating, and before bed too. That could kill him. Fingers crossed. I had the idea that we should all send cheeseburgers to the White House. We know he enjoys them, It'd be just a token of our gratitude and our affection for him. That could kill him. Yeah, let's make hashtag cheeseburgers for Trump, and all send a cheeseburger to the White House. We gotta get him somehow. I have a hard time getting people to watch my videos, but maybe the NSA will take notice, you know. And then I'm gonna get some subscribers. I'll get some viewers then. Yeah, and I opened up a browser window at work, and the new Windows features shit news. For some reason, it features shitty, stupid news, and something about Ivanka knows the secret of Trump's hair, the terrifying or the awful secret about Trump's hair. Trump's hair, what? This is why he's still in office, I think. This is why we would actually waste any time or energy at all about his hair. I don't give a shit about his hair. Dead cat, I think, or repurposed butt hair, I think that he's... Okay, so there's something about South Korea is going to allow a North Korean team into the Olympics. Why are we allowing a North Korean team? That asshole leader of that country doesn't even feed his people. That's going to be the skinniest team. That's supposed to ease tensions. How does that ease tensions, man? I think it's gonna ease tensions if we just let the fucker win. That's right. Can you see her? She's pretty. I'm just imagining really puzzled announcers saying, well, the North Koreans won again. It's their 15th gold medal. I don't know how. They've only got 3 people on their team and they're passing out half the time. I think I'm gonna take on this sex scandal stuff. I know, it's tricky business. Well, listen, I'm gonna begin quite clearly and without any reservation saying I have no sympathy for those fuckers. I have no sympathy for the fuckers. All I'm saying is that as a male and as a kind of pervert myself, I can kind of understand it. I'm not forgiving anyone for it. There must be consequences. One of the complaints, one guy at least, I'm sure there must be others like it, was exposing himself. I have a penis and I know what it's like. It's hard to keep that thing restrained all day. It's constantly wanting to get just even a little bit excited. It wants to get out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. But I have filters. I have filters in my brain. I have a highly developed superego, and that's a fancy Freudian way of saying that I have common decency. There's certain places, most places actually, that you shouldn't expose yourself. Filters, and another thing is unwanted advances, all kinds of unwanted advances. There's a guy in the office, and he's a beautiful man. He looks gorgeous, and he's so friendly. We're kind of friends now, but I still want to grab his ass. And in my mind's eye, it's must grab ass, but filters and respect. Right? Respect for the friendship, respect for boundaries, respect for my job, which I would probably immediately lose even in the government. All right, even in the government. So that's a bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about. I'm pleased now because I think I probably got a good reporting, so that makes me excited. And but not so excited that I'm going to show you my penis. Right? Because I'm not a sick fucker. I'm kind of full of beans. I'm kind of full of beans a lot of the time, but I'm not a sick fucker. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, why don't you? I'd surely like that. And if you enjoy my style of thing, there'll be a subscription thing above, up here somewhere. Respect each other's boundaries and take care of each other.